IMF just endorsed cryptocurrencies, and I got 3 staking moonshots readying in the big cave, just receiving some fuel and gearing up. Ready to take off any moment now. Now, these are 3 coins that could blast off so hard that you might need to get your Dramamine ready, because the ride might be bumpy. The 3 coins we will be discussing today, according to my research team, are the best collection of coins we've looked at yet together on this channel. 3 solid winners for all 3 of the people that watch this channel. Let's get it. Vimeo is the world's leading professional video platform. With easy-to-use tools, you can create high-quality videos unlike any you've ever seen before. Vimeo allows users to upload in stunning 4K ultra high definition. This isn't your grandma's video site. Learn more at vimeo.com. Welcome to BitBoyCrypto, the hardest working channel in all of cryptocurrency. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and join both my Telegram groups to learn more about crypto or connect with me and the Bit Squad. Also, I'm giving away a whole Bitcoin, 2 Ethereum, and 2 Litecoin at the end of September. To take part in the giveaway, please visit onebtc.BitBoy.Live for details. Only subscribers are eligible. All right, guys, today we are going to discuss 3 moonshots with momentous potential. For those of you who don't have your dictionaries at hand, that means massive. And 0% of the projects covered today are sponsored. All of them hand-chosen by my team. I don't even own any of these tokens yet. I got my eye on a big savory bag of the #1 project we'll look at today, but at the time of this recording, I own 0. But first, a word from our central bank overlords at the IMF about cryptocurrencies. That's the International Monetary Fund. Yes, it's happening. The central bankers have finally realized defeat and are now talking about cryptocurrency, which in their words, not mine, eliminate the middleman. They are the middleman. This is potentially the most bullish news since Dave Portnoy announced he was quitting the cryptocurrency space due to losing thousands of dollars.
What's the matter, Dave? Can't hang? You can pump coins and get gains, but you can't take the losses?
I heard the new Barstool Sports logo has the stool flipped upside down. But all jokes aside, the IMF speaking about Bitcoin and digital assets means mainstream adoption might happen quicker than even I predicted, which means I might have to take back my prediction on this next cycle. Nah, I'm never wrong. Just listen to me. I have 3 non-useless coins for you today. Non-useless, also known as useful. Starting off, we have a project called Axis DeFi, which has built a light-speed DeFi dedicated interoperable superchain. That's a lot of buzzwords. Axis also has native margin-enabled customizable synthetic DeFi assets with built risk mitigation and adaptive collateral, or DACP, which stands for Decentralized Adaptive Counterparty Pool. DACP requires less collateral as long as short of it. This protects the liquidity point blank. There are also built-in meltdown safeguards and programmable stop losses, and with its interoperability, Axis offers multi-currency and asset support. All trading is done through its DEMS, which stands for Decentralized Execution Management System, named DEMS to own the libs. You'll get that joke in a minute. That's not all though, folks. And before somebody compares me to Porky Pig, ETH co-founder Anthony DeLorio has invested in this crypto. It's also a stakeable cryptocurrency, and you know how much I love steak. I mean staking. But hey, I do love a good steak. Here's a steak tip for you guys. When your mom lets you order from the adult menu, get that puppy bloodier than the market's worth today. A well-done steak isn't a real thing, guys. You're better off going with your usual dino nuggets. The Axis Light Paper starts with a quote that I want you to hear and let this soak in. There's a quiet revolution going on, and it's shaping the way we will work, invest, save, and borrow. DeFi. The mission of Axis is to bring the rest of the cryptocurrency world to DeFi by building the first interoperable super chain with native, margin-enabled, customizable synthetic DeFi assets with built-in risk mitigation. Simply put, a dedicated DeFi protocol will complete Wall Street functionality for crypto. With the majority of DeFi applications built on Ethereum, there's a host of issues. In the recent weeks, we've seen sky-high gas fees. We've also seen transactions take forever to go through. Currently at only 12 to 15 transactions per second, Ethereum 2.0 still caps at a few hundred TPS. Ethereum also lacks a dedicated DeFi chain. Besides high transaction costs, there's a feature missing which is needed. That would be DeFi on-chain margin trading capabilities, which includes a smart stop loss. Extreme crypto price volatility leads to collateral pool collapse. This leads to over-collateralization for liquidity providers, which still doesn't protect users from pools collapsing. There's also a lack of protection mechanism from market meltdown or collateral pool collapses. On March 12, 2020, there was a major collapse in the DeFi space triggered by the pandemic's avalanche of a market dump. Maker automatically sells collateral when the market tanks in order to get DAI off the market till the system hits 150% collateral target. However, the price action dropped too sharply for MakerDAO's automated auctions to keep up at the time. Axis aims to prevent this. Next, we're going to discuss Lib, and no, I'm not talking about jumping in the liberal versus conservative debate. You guys probably know where I stand. I'm talking about Libera, which is also close to Libra. Don't get those two confused. One's a small team, the other a corporate entity robbing your data that wants your soul, blood, sweat, tears, and possibly even a DNA semen sample, which I'm sure for a lot of you can be obtained 3 times per day most days of the week. Also, don't get confused with Liberia. One's a DeFi coin, the other is a country. So now let's talk about Libera. What should you know about this one? Libera is a governance protocol which allows users or entities to create decentralized crypto custodies and enables non-custodial cross-chain trading. In other words, it's another DeFi project. However, it's better than the rest because it offers cross-chain trading which is non-custodial. For the morons out there who don't know basic finance, non-custodial means they don't hold your funds. You do, which essentially means this is going to be set up as a smart contract. Also, I had to look that up. I'm an idiot, just like you. Libera can be integrated with any ECDSA compatible crypto as well as with any centralized exchange or decentralized exchange. Remember, I talked about that cross-chain interoperability. The first version of Libera protocol is featuring proof of stake consensus, ECDSA threshold signatures, based decentralized custodies, hodler's elections protocol, and integration with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and Polkadot. Boop. There's also validator nodes. So let me put this into perspective for you and speak in your language.
Moneys.
That's the language of money, dorks. If Lib is successful in allowing trades of non-ERC20 tokens on traditional ETH-based DEXs like Uniswap, this ship could sail towards a $100 million market cap easy and never look back. Lib is already integrated with Uniswap, IDEX, Binance DEX, and BitShares. Finally, today's #1 project is a project I suspect will soon touch down on the moon and then continue going far into the deep reaches of space, called Dev Protocol. Dev aims to tokenize open assets. To put that into perspective, Dev was chosen by Microsoft for startups to tokenize GitHub, the website where developers post code, commits, and develop software, and 95% of you don't know how to use. But GitHub is just one mentioned open asset. Examples of other ones include open source software on GitHub, open services like YouTube, and open content like TradingView. And there's hundreds, if not thousands more. They want to monetize any open activity having economic value. According to their white paper, the current economy has the problem of not being able to value highly social assets like OSS or open source software. So we created a crypto economy model that solves this problem. On the flip side, creators will earn Dev based on the number of stakers chosen to support a given project. The idea is that more popular projects will generate a higher APY for stakers. The more downloads and positive feedback, the more stakers will be driven to stake with their given project. If a project is subpar, it will not attract any interest and will not generate any rewards to fuel further growth. The same holds true if a project starts strong but then flounders. They will stop earning rewards as performance drops and stakers leave to stake with more effective projects. If that's not enough, Dev also has more stake, staking that is, offering a whopping 75% APY returns at the time of this recording. You can stake Dev by going to stakes.social, not to be confused with somi.social, which I have huge announcements on later this week that you don't want to miss. Stakes.social also lets you monetize your NPM packages and share them with your contributors. On Stakes.social, the number of downloads of your NPM package turns into revenue. It also reminds me of what an Omaha Steaks social media platform would be called. Stakes.social. Now I'm hungry again. But Dev has the highest potential ROI I've seen in a long time, and you don't want to miss getting in early on Dev. At the time of this video, there are under 1,000 Dev wallets. That means you are still early to make some massive gains. Current market size for open source software is $33 billion. Dev can capture
Just a small teensy weeny amount of that.
At only 5%, its market cap would be huge. Okay? They also have a token burn, which will decrease the supply. And that could magnify those gains quite significantly. Dev Protocol compares itself to synthetics in its white paper, and right now SNX sits at $6.31 with a market cap of almost $600 million. According to the team so far, a total of 40% of the circulating supply is staked, which, basic economics, if 600,000 coins are in circulation and 40% are locked up, that leaves only 360,000 on the open market. You really don't want to miss this one. This is a unique use case, and like I said earlier, I foresee this rocket leaving the launch pad and making astronomical gains. Get it? Astronomy, astronomical. I'm the only person that laughs at myself. But now it's your turn. What do you think about these picks? Which one was your favorite? Which other low cappers do you have your eye on right now that I should check out? Let me know down below in the comments section. Also, don't forget to visit onebtc.BitBoy.Live to enter our full Bitcoin giveaway. It might just change your life. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe to become a member of the Bit Squad. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. BitBoy out.